Good morning, everyone. My name is Corey, and welcome to DeVault Family Living. So it's a late October Saturday. I believe it's the 22nd, and it's absolutely gorgeous out this weekend. I don't know how we were blessed with such great weather, but I'll take it. Earlier this week, it was in the low 40s and high 30s, so today it's supposed to be right around, I believe it's right around 70 degrees. So we're gonna try to get some extra work done around the property here and do a few projects that I didn't necessarily think I was gonna get done this year. So one of the projects obviously that we're gonna be doing is we're gonna get some of that brush burn up from all the trees that we took down. We've already taken all the big stumps out of the ground that we can do with the little tractor. And we also got the piers out. We got those taken care of and got those out of the way. So we've got about half of the area that we cleared of the trees cleared out and flattened out. The next half we're going to do with an excavator. I probably mentioned this before. We're going to have an excavator come in next spring and get the rest of them cleared out. It's just too hard on that little tractor to pull them out when they're so close together. I mean, it'd be one thing if they were further apart, but with them all being together, the roots are all twined together, and it just makes it impossible almost for that little tractor. They can do it, but it just takes too long. And for what it's costing me to have them come out, it's just not worth it. So one of the things we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get some of this brush. I'm hoping to get this whole pile over here cleared up and get it burned up this weekend. It probably won't happen, but I'll get most of it. We've got the pile down there is almost gone. And then next year we've got all this that we're gonna start burning probably in the spring. We're not gonna get to all that this year, I'm sure, but we'll do as much as we can and go from there. Another one of the projects that we want to get done is we want to get these trim boards here replaced. As you can see up here, they're rotting out. It's probably not the best trim wood that was put up there to begin with, so we're gonna try to get that done. And let me get this hornet out of the way here. I don't get stung. But we've got to get that done, sand these boards down, get them painted. They're still pretty solid, so I don't think I'm gonna have to replace those, but I'm gonna go ahead and get that done as well, get them painted, so that way it doesn't have to go through another winter. And hopefully we won't get any leaks or anything and get that taken care of. And last but not least, if time permits, we're gonna go ahead and get these little stumps taken out that are still in the yard here. I haven't done them yet. I've got a few around the yard that we're gonna try digging out and put the backhoe to work a little bit more before she rests for the winter. Got her partially broke loose, and there it goes. So the next thing I'm going to attempt to do is I'm going to attempt to replace these. Well, they're brick moldings, so they probably weren't meant for this, but they rotted out, and rightfully so. Of course, it is. This garage has been up for about 40 years, so they've outlasted what they should have anyway. So I couldn't find any wood brick molding, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try a 1x4 and see if I can't rip it down. Unfortunately, I don't have a table saw here to do it the proper way, but yeah, sometimes you got to do with what you got. I got a old table and a skill saw that I'll try to get it as straight as possible and see if it works. So I'm going to go ahead and rip those down, take these ones off, see if that'll work. And if it'll work, we'll get these hung up and painted and move on to the next project. Well, that took me a whole lot longer than I thought it would. As you can see, it's almost dark, dark over here, and the light's almost over the trees now. So I've got one coat of paint on it. I got all new wood put around the edges there. Got everything sanded up. Unfortunately, I ran out of paint, so I can't even put a second coat on it. I'm gonna have to go to Home Depot tonight and buy some more paint and get another coat on it tomorrow, because next weekend it's supposed to be really cold. Probably won't be able to paint, so. Anyways, I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. We'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. We're going to put a second coat on this paint and then try to get something else done today. Not sure what we're going to do. Maybe change the oil in the generator. Who knows? We'll find something. Next, I think I'm going to go ahead, and probably the last thing we're going to do this weekend, because we're running out of time, is I am going to move this stack of logs with the tractor. I want to get them down by the woodshed. They're still pretty wet, and obviously we just cut them down about a month ago, so they're nowhere near dry enough, but we're going to have to let them dry out for several months. Being pine trees, probably a very long time, and then hopefully next year they'll be dry enough to where I can at least get them split up, and we're going to use them for burning in our fire pits. So pine's not really a great wood for burning, but since we're burning it outside, it really don't matter. Now that was much more fun than painting a couple of trim boards. I did end up getting a second and a third coat on those. They're pretty much dry by now. I'm gonna run the bead of caulk over those. We got this wood stacked up. I'm not even sure why I did this. For me, it just looks better here next to the woodshed. I guess it's just my OCD kicking in, so whatever. I think it looks better here, and come time to split wood and stuff like that, I'll actually make it a little nicer to stack it right in the woodshed as it comes, although we got way more wood here than the woodshed will even hold. I'm not sure how many more weekends we're going to get up here. It's obviously turning cold. We were blessed with a beautiful weekend this weekend. It was in the 70s and it's late October. You can't ask for much better weather than this here in Michigan. So with that, thanks for joining us. If you like this video, go down there and give me a thumbs up on the bottom of the video there. And if you really liked it and you like stuff like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You can see our future videos. We really appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great day, and God bless.